And we're back with episode 11 of This Week in 3-Gun. We travel 3 hours away from home to Salmon, Idaho. So this was a pretty fun stage. Just jumping right in. You have to activate this prop right in front of me. Mandatory shotgun was the left and right. You can kind of see little green painted parts. Those actually threw charcoal briquettes. Everything else was shotgun or pistol choice. So you can see right there I'm throwing in some quad loads. I chose to shoot majority of this with shotgun. Actually that spinner right there is mandatory shotgun and pistol. So the cool thing, watch here, you kind of can cheat. Spin it over with your shotgun. While it's still spinning, tap it once with your pistol and that counts. Remember, spinners are 60-second penalties if you don't get them. Kind of riding a struggle bus there on that knockover with the pistol. To my right is 4 polyurethane knockovers. And then out there at 200 plus yards is 2 static steel and another spinner. So spinner you shoot from the bench, also those 2 static steel out there, 1 hit each, and then when you're done with that you have to go through these other positions and hit those static steel, 1 hit each. So bang bang right there, I'm off to the next position. You see I utilize my bipod. You don't have to do the spinner, only from the bench. So same thing, ran out of ammo. Using some 20 round mags from Amend 2. Next position.
If the shooter is finished, unload and show clear.
Okay, so this one here could have been way better, and I'm going to explain something. Right here, watching this video and previous ones, I found out some issues I was having. So there's a plate rack with 6 knockdowns on it, about 150 yards down. I could not hit them for anything. I am actually moving my crosshairs down and up, trying to figure out what's going on. Finally, I settle about 18 to 22 inches below the target before I start hitting them. And right there, you noticed I braced into that barricade. I realized I'm actually have been, not just this match, but previous matches, when I've had rifle accuracy issues, I've been bracing my barrel directly on said props. So this stage you start off with rifle, shotgun, pistol, however you want to choose, but you have to shoot it again a second time in the exact order. You also have to reset that pistol plate rack yourself. So you can see I did rifle, shotgun, and pistol. Now I gotta come exactly the same as I did before. So now I'm back on the struggle bus, and I am bracing my barrel directly on that barricade. I did not know I was doing that until I watched these videos. I actually purchased a different handguard that is 17 inches long. My barrel is 18. So basically just my comp is sticking out now, and it's really helped out so I don't touch my barrel on stuff. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a red barricade stop I have on my handguard, and I'm shoving that into the barricade, but I'm actually resting the barrel directly on it. So that really sucked. I think my time ends up being 166 or so. I'm going to show you another shooter and how he does it, and he cuts his time in half because he actually makes hits. So my bad. So finishing up here with the pistol, and let's see what my time is.
Finished. Unload, show clear. 164.
Yeah, 164. So this is Gary. This is how he chose to shoot it. A lot smarter than I was. He does a lot less moving around. So he's down there. He takes 7 shots on that 6 plate rack. So same thing. He has to put his rifle back in the box. So he starts off rifle, switches to pistol, and that white plate forces you to move, so you don't shoot them all from one position. So that's what that white plate in front of us is. It's not actually a target, it's just a barricade. So then he picks up his shotgun, spins that spinner, spins that one over, and then he's going to go back to his rifle. And this was real smart to use his bipod and put a mat down. You see he did way less moving than I did. You still have to move to the right or to the left depending on where you start to get that plate rack done. And he finishes up with the shotgun, and Gary's time 88 seconds.
8815.
Pretty much half of what I did.
Stand by.
So this one was another interesting one. You have that Polish plate rack, and each plate you knock off, you can see to the right is another big white plate. It's a verification. So one plate falls off the Polish plate rack, you have to verify it with hitting that big white one to the right. So plate rack, confirmation, plate rack, confirmation. And you see I am having some issues with those 170mm mags. I'm about fed up with those things. Onto the shotgun, some knockovers. Yep, you're done. You're done, idiot. Put that down. Okay, the rifle's going to have the same thing. There's some paper to my left I had to shoot.
Behind the barrel to your
But this is going to have the same thing. It's going to have some targets out there from about 150 out to maybe 300 yards. And you hit the target, then off to the left is another verification plate. So hit your target, hit the confirmation plate, hit your target, confirmation plate, and work your way out. And you can see here I'm actually resting my handguard on this tree stump, so I'm actually hitting my target.
The shooter is finished. Unload,
That
show
time's
clear.
way better than the
9565,
previous. So
95,
the final stage was probably my favorite. Starting off with rifle, there's some paper targets up close, and out to distance there is some static still out there. Offhand that. Move to the left, some more paper, and then some paper in front of you. Some more static still down there at the end of the berm. Pick up the shotgun, and this is where it helps to pay attention to your walkthrough. You can hear the guys yelling at me like, "Hey, stupid!
Forward.
Don't forget that." No, go for, yeah, there you go. Right there's one. Got it. So after you finish all this up with your shotgun, you dump it in this dump box here to your right, And you have to run around to the other side of this berm that I'm shooting at. And you can see there's a whole horde of riders, steel knockovers there. So you have to start plastering all of those. And there's quite a few. I didn't actually count them, but there's a lot, and it's this one was a fun one just because of this setup right here. Something different. So, thanks for watching, guys.